Now here's the plan though. I have been farming hard drives a lot. And there's a specific recipe that I've actually been looking for. That is this one, heavy encased frames. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We already have a factory that makes modular frames for us, which is that one over there. The modular frames are coming this way. So we're going to steal some of these, bring them over here to our new factory and turn them into heavy modular frames. Because why not? The main point of this recipe is that we replace these screws with concrete. It uses less modular frames, it uses less encased beams, it uses less steel pipes, and it uses concrete instead of screws. Well, look at this over here. We basically have an infinite supply of concrete over here. Right? That's how it works.
1 hour later.
Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to be extending this massive base over here, and it's going to start replacing the different parts and components as we expand outward. For now, however, we just simply have this one section over here that brings in the modular frames as well as the pipes, because we need the pipes for the heavy encased frames. So for heavy encased frames, we need these three things, and we need concrete. Where should we make the concrete? Let's make it right about here. All right, so this is 8. We only need 2 more constructors. I'm just going to add those in manually. So to place this splitter over here, all we're going to do is we're just going to do this and then press page up until this is all the way up here and then place it. And all of these should be working. So we just need to look for the green lights on all the constructors. That's 2, that's 4, that's 6, 8. And I believe that is 10. Yes, lovely. Now, I don't really know why I'm taking the encased beams all the way that way and then bringing them back. But I do like that concept because then I can just take them wherever, right? So I'm going to do the same with the concrete as well. Now, this is all that we need to make our heavy modular frames. However, they need manufacturers because there's 4 ingredients, right? Anything with more than 2 ingredients gets done in a manufacturer. So first we need a blueprint. And remember how I talked about I'm going to make a blueprint for the manufacturers? That's what we're going to be doing right now. The whole point for this is to be tileable, all right? That means there needs to be a merger at the end, and then this can just go that way and right there. All right, so here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna do 1 splitter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think so, right? 1, 2, oh, we need 1 more up there. There we go. So we needed to do 7, and then you delete the 3 that are in the middle. Obviously, we can't just let them fly. So we're going to make some concrete pillars. And we're going to just zoop them up. Perfect. Now, the bottom ones are going to go straight. And then for all the rest, we're going to do lifts. So this is going to be easy. Then this is the harder one. Then this is the even more harder one. I think I did them right. Who knows? We're gonna check. It's more of a trial and error, honestly. So 1 ingredient, 2 ingredient. This one needs to be default, and 3, and then the 4th one is obviously connected. Great, lovely. Now we just need to confirm if this tiles, like if this auto connects. Let's just select the manufacturer icon, and we're gonna call it manufacturer 4 in, and let's just save it. Okay, we're going to change our blueprint mode to auto connect. Place 1 over here. And let's see if it auto connects. Okay, the back one is auto connecting, but not the front one. I think I need to place some belts over here. Just to, tell it that it needs to connect. All right, so this one goes straight. Okay, I'm going to be honest, they all go straight. This does not need any explanation. Ignore the clipping. It's not actually clipping. It just thinks that it's clipping. Let's save this. And this time around, I think it worked. Yes, it's auto-connecting. That is lovely. All 4 belts, well, 5 belts, because the back one over there as well, are connecting automatically. And now we can just rotate this however we want, and the belts will stay connected. Beautiful, lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's finish this up. Everything is going to be a cakewalk now. All right, so that's going to be these things coming over here. Love how the blueprints, actually love how the belt blueprints get made. Let's clean up the environment over here. All right, so this is the manufacturer number 1. Then if we just wait for the belts over here and place this right about here. Excuse me. So you're only going to be connecting on this side. All right, we just need to start at the end then. That's not a problem. And let's just do 2 for now. So that's 2. And let's just shove the power connector down here, bring it back here and connect it with that. Now all we need to do is actually feed in these inputs. That's the difficult part, right? I'm going to be honest, I kind of want this. So basically, you are gonna go there. We skip one and then connect it there. Skip one and connect it there. Now I'm pretty sure this last one isn't gonna work. Like it's not gonna be able to go up there, right? Oh my god, it does. It does. This is so amazing. I love this. I'm pretty sure the video compression on YouTube is going to ruin this like it ruins all Satisfactory builds. 20 per minute, 30 per minute. This is never going to be a problem. The concrete, 33 per minute. Yeah, the pipes are going to be a problem. Encased beams are going to be a problem. Absolutely. Modular frames are going to be a problem because the factory isn't making us a lot at all. Let's bring this all the way here. Bring it up here. That is the heavy modular frames done. Oh my god. Turn to the right. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I want to do that. I want to remove the modular frames and just put in heavy modular frames over there. There we go. And let's just move this slightly further up. I'm definitely overthinking this. I'm pretty sure this does not matter at all. All right, that's done now. Now we just need to finish up this phase. So we only have 2 things left and we're gonna do 1 manufacturer each for them. All right, don't be mad. Don't be mad. This is all we need right now. Okay. The thing is that this is basically all we need right now. That one can do motors, right? Yeah, because the motors are already here. Okay, so this one is going to be the one which uses motors, which is modular engines, right? Yes, modular engines, 2 motors, 15 rubber, and 2 smart plating. All right, so that's the motors. Now we just need to provide it with the other 2 things. Oh my god, I am loving these curves. Both of you can just get over here. That is also too long. Oh my god. Now can you do it? Yes. Oh, what I would have done for it to be, you know, curve the entire way. And of course you need power, and I will provide. You are going to be making adaptive control units. You are going to have 4 inputs, however. And that's all 4 of these things over here. Why did I bring the plastic over here? No idea. We'll figure that out some other day. Let's raise both of you up a little bit. Oh, actually, we're going to need to raise all of you up. Just connect these together to all of these. And you can start making adaptive control units, except you're not getting computers. Why aren't you getting computers? Did I feed you the wrong thing? No, never mind, never mind. I simply messed up the connection. Now you should be getting computers, and that means I should start getting adaptive control units out of you. 1 per minute, that's a lot. That's slow, is what I'm trying to say. Not a lot. What's wrong with my brain? Let's just bring both of these over here. And finally, we can connect you over here. You can start being sent up into the world. Now, what is your problem? Why aren't you making enough? Oh, you are making enough. You're just super slow. Let's just bump you up with some power shards, and you over here, you're also super slow. Let's bump you up as well. And you know what? Since we just want this to be over quick, we're going to add our Somersloops here, but we're going to remember that they're here, right? If I ever ask in the future where my Somersloops are, it's your guys' job to tell me where they are. What is going on over here? Oh yeah, I was running some experiments. I was checking if different colors look good over here for this factory. And the answer was no. None of them look as good as this. I mean, this does look good. The reflections and everything, I'm not gonna lie, they're really fun. But it's just too much. It's too much. They're fun in cinematics, but they're not fun for actually playing the game, because then it's just information overload. Okay, so I do have a quick setup over here where all the overflowing resources will end up into the sink. And since they are actually overflowing, that means this is complete. And yes, it is. And boy, am I ready for this. It took 105 hours for us to get here, and we are finally sealing this container to finish up phase 3. I do want to take a look at this, so we're gonna be heading to that one as soon as we get this going. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go before it actually launches. Wait, why does it matter where we are? Yeah, we can just decouple the camera. Oh my god, okay. That is always satisfying to look at. That is, after all, the reason we're doing this. Let's head back into the hub. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so this is all the bauxite stuff. Then we have the hover packs, and the hover packs need alclad aluminium sheet. This is also bauxite. Okay. Hello, sir. You are fast. Hazmat suit, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to do some uranium stuff. Control system development. These look like a bunch of different interesting. Okay, so this is basically the complicated stuff. Oh my god, 2 fluids and 2 solids. All right. And tier 8. Okay, tier 8 is where the miner is. So this is still very far away. All right. So the miners are really far away. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be delaying anything then. Okay, let's set our expectations right now. We already have all of this stuff. Okay, I don't care what this says. We are going to be doing aluminium, not aluminum. Wait a second. Wait. What's our power situation like? Hello? Max consumption is, well, kind of approaching our production, so I'm not happy with that. I think next step we're going to be expanding power because we need to start using turbo fuel, right? We have unlocked turbo fuel. Yeah, we have unlocked turbo fuel, but I'm not sure if I have the specific recipes for turbo fuel. Because I remember people in my comments were telling me that there are some recipes I can unlock which improve the entire system by, a ton. So I'm not sure if I have those. Where's the MAM? Okay, so there is turbo fuel. This is turbo heavy fuel, right? Yes, and this is made with heavy oil residue. I can make heavy oil residue if I mix crude oil with polymer resin, and I can also make polymer resin with crude oil. Okay, I'm not really sure what the recipes are. Do I want to just go vanilla turbo fuel? So vanilla turbo fuel is just fuel with compacted coal. That won't do. Are you making... No, you're making resin for me. You're not making compacted coal. Those ones are making compacted coal. All right, I'm not sure what the cycle is. So if one of you guys could tell me right now, that would be amazing. Until then, we're gonna walk out over here. What I want to do is I want to start making blueprints like I used to. So stuff like this, for example, where you take in the raw resources and out comes the finished product. Obviously, I stopped doing this because, well, alternate recipes. This one, you see? This is a work in progress. Because alternate recipes kind of changed the entire game. Even this is completely useless. This makes 5 per minute with the vanilla recipe. And that's just not good, in my opinion. And honestly, I do want to do some more of this stuff as well. This was very fun to make, even though this was a small part of this entire factory. What we're going to do next up is we are going to be getting aluminum. So for that, we need bauxite. However, before we can even consider doing that, we need to come over here and steal some of these heavy modular frames with a smart splitter. All right, this needs to go inside this dimensional depot because that's actually needed for the bauxite research, right? Heavy modular frames. Oh, and the center output is going to be overflow. And left output is going to be just whatever you're getting, okay? Oh, they're not getting any modular frames at all. Like the modular frames we're getting, I think they're all being used. I'm gonna be honest, syncing stuff is, it might not seem like a good idea, but it does make it easier to see where the bottlenecks are and where the problems are. So for example, now I know that, we have enough steel pipes, but not enough of these modular frames or these compacted batteries and whatnot. No, I don't think they're called compacted batteries. They're called automated circuits, right? Yeah, automated wiring. So if I hadn't actually been syncing the overflow, I would never know like this automated wiring isn't enough. Obviously, there's just 2 assemblers over here, but that the modular frame factory that I have back there, it's not making enough at all because I'm pretty sure it's only making 5 per minute. That's nothing at this stage of the game. All right. So we're going to be doing aluminium in the next run. And we're gonna need bauxite for that, I believe. And then I'm literally gonna scan for bauxite and find it. Wait a second, I don't need to wait for the heavy modular frames. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Okay, let me get to the hub. Yeah, first of all, you just give me all of these coupons, please. And you need, yeah, you just need heavy modular frames now, okay? You, Mr. Awesome Shop, heavy modular frames, please. And I need 12 coupons worth. Thank you. Oh, for God's sake, it's still there. Let's purchase this. All right, you can have these, and we're gonna launch this right now. Okay, let's figure this out. It can't be that difficult, right? Bauxite, you combine it with water to get alumina solution and silica. If the silica is a problem, we'll just sink it, okay? Alumina solution. With the alumina solution, combine it with coal to make alumina scrap, and then we get water again. So it's a spare liquid. Can we package water? Yes, okay, so water with canisters, packaged water, and we just sink that. All right, we don't worry about water at all. Let's go back to alumina. So then we have the scrap, and then you turn it into ingots. Oh, you combine it with the silica. Again, we combine it with the silica from the first step to turn it into aluminium ingot. And then it needs to be combined with copper to make alcad aluminium sheets. Okay, so we need a location with bauxite, copper, quartz, just in case the silica isn't enough, which I'm pretty sure it's not going to be enough. And we already have a plastic train, so that's not a problem, like the packaged water stuff, right? That's easy. So as long as I get a train over there, it's going to be fine. Am I missing something? Where is the closest bauxite? 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm pretty sure this is going to be really far away. Oh God, where is it? It's been a while and there still isn't a ping. Okay, a pure bauxite node. Impure, normal. Okay, so the pure bauxite node is the closest to us. And I'm pretty sure it's like halfway around our train track as well, because our train tracks go from here. We can do this. This looks easy. We can do this. So next time around, we're going to be seeing each other doing that. You, on the other hand, my dear viewer, need to subscribe. Firstly, so you don't miss that. And secondly, so that this channel actually makes sense. I can't have thousands of views with 2-digit subscribers, okay? That's just unnatural, and I don't like that. So you smash that subscribe button while I work on this AlumiNIUM video. Bye!